Welcome back. Game 2 on tap coming up between Dover and Duke. Both rocking the Squirtle shooting shirt.
Yeah, it's the battle of the Squirtle tops. I love it. Big shout out to both these schools. So
both red and white. Dover will be in the white and Duke in the red.
Really looking forward to this matchup, having seen these teams, over time. Kind of a little bit of a contrast of styles. Duke's going to press, try to push it, try to make you play fast. And Dover can really play kind of either way, but they want to really make the game a defensive game. So really kind of lean on their defense and their fundamentals. So I think it's going to be a really great matchup.
One combined loss in the class for these two teams. Duke lost Chattanooga 50-43, and so the two teams have the combined record of 55-5. Should be an outstanding game. Dover better get these guys now. I mean, Jared's son will be on the team next year. They only have one senior. That's Brendan Fletcher.
And then Ryan Dayton from Timberlake just took the principal job there. And his boy, who is the voice of the Timberlake Tigers, is a heck of an athlete. 8th grader, will be a freshman. So he'll be moving into Dover too as well. So I don't know if that's breaking news, but
it is to me. You just
well, Swisher doing the great job he does with the Kingfisher paper. He had an article the other day about them moving there and him taking the principal job there. So, yeah, that'll be another one.
State song being played, and it continues to get a little bit more. I'm going to lose my parking space here in a minute.
No, I
have to give it up.
I'm here all day, so I think I'll be all right. But, man, yeah, you're right. This crowd has really, really filled in. And there's a lot of people up in the concourses walking around, but man, this facility is great. It's nice to be able to just walk up an aisle and use the restroom, you know what I mean, or walk up the aisle and find a concession. The layout's really good. They did a great job putting this thing together.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Did a great home this week, and we'll continue to do that next week.
And good morning once again. Welcome to the OG&E Coliseum. To the players, coaches, and fans, congratulations. You have made it to the first ever championship Saturday at the Coliseum. This game between the Dover Longhorns with a record of 29-2. The Duke Tigers with a record of 26-3.
Let the PA kind of make some announcements here. It's always great to hear his voice. I can't ever remember that gentleman's name. But he's been doing it a long time, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And does a great job. Steve Daniels, hosting radio in Stillwater.
Well, for as long as I can remember, I'm getting up there in age. He's been the voice of this arena. So
introducing now the non-starters in the game. Dover will dress out 15 today.
Leon Chow. Marco Sotelo. Hayden Brundage. Randy Vitalis. Kevin Soto. And now the starting lineups for your championship game here today. For the Tigers, the 5'7" senior number 5, Brayden Gable. And for Longhorns, 6'1" sophomore number 0, A.J. Avila. From the Tigers, 6'1" senior number 13, Brett Milner. And for Longhorns, 6'1" sophomore number 3, Kyler Williams. For the Tigers, 5'10" junior number 23, Nathan Gable. Longhorns, 6'1" sophomore number 4, Dax Compton. Running for the Tigers, 6'1" junior number 45, Aiden Kaplan. And for Longhorns, 6'1" junior number 5, Mason Buck. Running for the Tigers, 6'2" junior number 33, Lance Rollback. the Longhorns, 6'3", female 23, Brendan Fletcher.
It's kind of interesting with these two teams. I know one of Duke's loss earlier this year was to Chattanooga, I believe.
Yes, only loss within the class for either team.
That's right.
Either two teams today. Duke had a really interesting game on whatever night that was. I called it earlier in the week. The days run together, but Aiden Tamplin had not made a basket in the game, and he fired up 2 threes on back-to-back possessions where he was left wide open and made them both. You could say, hey, that's a quick shot as the possessions and the game was going back and forth. But he hit those 2 clutch shots. And as you mentioned just a few minutes ago, this is really a contrast in styles. But, yeah, Duke, one of the more wild games that I've called, just back and forth, where Baptiste had a huge run in the second and third quarters, but Duke outscored him in the first and the fourth, 45-20. But needed all of those to win at 62-54. All right, this is radio, so we got to tell you guys what's going on. Dover wins the tip, and Duke falls back into a 1-2-2 zone press. Starting lineup for the Longhorns: A.J. Avila, Kyler Williams, Dax Compton, Kaysen Buck, and Brennan Fletcher. Inside, shot up and under and good for Dax Compton, and Dover takes the 2-0 lead.
Dover with picking up in a 2-2-1, some 2-2-1 pressure here early on.
Step through, layup, no. Shot was put up by Tamplin. He missed, but Duke gets the rebound back. Lance Womack, good.
Nice athletic shot by Womack.
Kind of interesting to note that Duke's not going to employ the full court press, at least here early. They fall back into the 1-3-1 half court trap.
Well, and as you can see, Tyler Kerr mentioned to us, our producer for today's, that Grant Milner, he hurt his knee really bad yesterday. It's going to be interesting to see how he can play. I believe they said he may have tore his ACL. So you can see him limping severely.
Yeah, he's got the brace on, and he is, I don't know if he can go. And the Duke fans stand up to cheer for Milner. Jay Spar checks in. Starting lineup for Duke: Braden Gable, Grant Milner, Nathan Gable, Aiden Tamplin, and Lance Womack. 3 juniors, 2 seniors. Braden Gable, Milner, the seniors. 3 ball. Dax Compton, short, rebound, put up and in. Kaysen Buck. Dover, 1-2-2 press. Nathan Gable, cross-court pass to Braden Gable. Gable penetrates inside the free throw line. His shot is off the back of the rim. The rebound grabbed by Fletcher. Compton. Cross-court pass to Buck. Buck in the corner for Avila. 3-point shot. Buck, no. Rebound fought for. Grabbed by Avila. 1-on-2. Kicks it back out for Compton. 3. Good.
Big answer. You got to rebound. You're in a zone. You got to rebound if you're Duke. They don't block out. Dover hurts them and drills a 3.
Great start for the Longhorns. They lead at 7-2. And a quick timeout for Nick Gable.
The proof starts here at Upper Crust. The details are deliberate, perfectly on purpose. From that warm greeting to the wood-fired smoky char of our signature pies. Upper Crust, gather around.
Martin's Machine Shop.
Welcome back. 2 minutes, 7 seconds into the game. Duke, the Tigers with a timeout to try to get organized here. Dover continues with the pressure. Vila at the front of the press. Womack. Nathan Gable now. Dribbles down. Corner 3 from Tamplin. Misses. Long rebound back to Duke. And a corner 3 by Gable is good. Nathan Gable connects from downtown.
Long rebound. Long shots, long rebounds. Dover wasn't there for the rebound. The ball gets tipped out. Gable drills the 3.
Gable at the top of that 1 3-1 pressure, and Duke comes away with a turnover. Gable hit the three, then tipped the ball away. Gives possession to Duke. Nathan Gable comes up top. Gable passes into the lane. Womack, high-low, and a foul on Dover, and 2 free throws coming up for Aiden Tamplin.
Good timeout by Duke. They come right out of the timeout. A little bit more intensity. Hit the three, and then now they run some good offense and get a look down low and get fouled.
Tamplin's free throw bangs off the back of the rim, and it's no good. Randy Vitalis checks in for Dover, as well as Marco Sotelo. An early rest for Brendan Fletcher and Kyler Williams. Both free throws, no good. Rebound, Avila. Buck passes to Sotelo, back and forth as they try to figure out an answer to get inside of this 1-3-1 zone. Short corner, the zone beater inside and out of bounds on the line. Randy Vitalis turnover.
Well, you mentioned it, Mark. This is great offense right there that time by Dover, but when you get it short corner, you got to make a move with it. Can't allow the defense to collapse on you. You don't really have anywhere to go. I do like the concept of Dover running the pressure like they are, because it kind of slows Duke how they like to play a little faster.
Gable, try another three and hits good. Nathan Gable. 2 early threes.
Stay out, close out, hand in the face, and they don't do that, and Gable drills it like you said, Mark.
Sotelo up top for Avila. Dover working the ball against this zone. Trapped on the logo. Sotelo dribbles into the lane. Now kicks it back out for Buck. Over to Compton. Compton has it back now on the pass from Avila. Sotelo to Avila. 3:36 to go in the first quarter. Baseline drive, Buck. Rebound, Buck takes it away from Womack, but they'll call a foul on Buck. Gable comes to get the inbounds pass. Womack dribbles into a double team. Now kicks it over to Braden Gable.
Ooh,
Gable.
he did. Good call.
Double dribble. As Duke was nearing the 5-second call as well.
I got excited there. Sorry about that, Mark.
That's fine.
Need that charger back?
Yeah,
you're
about a
good.
little power. It's okay. This computer was purchased just after the TRS-80 was discontinued.
I got myself a Pepsi. It's been a while since I had a good Pepsi. So
It looks like it's maybe is that a 10 ounce? Maybe a little small.
it does look a little smaller, doesn't it?
3-point basket for Dover.
Compton knocks it down.
Okay,
Yep.
2 threes. So Compton and Gable going back and forth on the 3-point shots. There's a corner three. Barr misses. Rebound. Buck. And Buck is going to be called for the offensive foul. Gable is really good at that. He took some charges the other night. Braden Gable stepped in front of him and picked up the offensive foul on. That's Avila, his first.
Well, I think in that situation too, where that doesn't really affect the play, you probably like to see him not call that foul either way. But great effort by Gable, obviously, and like you said, you've seen him do it before this whole tournament, so might be a part of his repertoire.
Dover backs off into the zone. Inside pass, Womack. Ball rolls around and out. Gable up high for the rebound, but he could not keep control when he loses it out of bounds. Basketball to the Longhorns.
Really like that set that Duke ran their bottom screen for their post player and kind of rolled off of him. It's a nice play. Just missed the little jumper in the lane.
Sotelo in the corner for Dover. Back to Compton. Compton cross court to Beck. Back to Compton. Nathan Gable out there harassing whoever has the basketball. Sotelo. Avila back to Sotelo. Other side to Buck. Wide open Avila for a three. High bounce. Off. Rebound. Sotelo missed the easy shot inside, and the ball goes out of bounds off of the Longhorns. Back to the Tigers.
Game's been played clean so far. Obviously, just 4 fouls on Dover's side this first quarter. Duke has yet to foul in this game. So, obviously, they're playing zone. You tend to not foul as much in the zone.
I didn't catch that foul, but they called the foul on the last play on Avila, so he has 2. 1:43 to go. Turnover. Longhorns, they have it back. Baseline drive, and the ball is, let's see, the two officials looking for each other, needed some help on the baseline. It'll stay here with Dover. Nick Gable was having a conversation with one of the officials. Nice move. Kyler Williams gets into the middle of the lane. Shot too hard. Rebound far.
Yeah, very athletic move there. Just put it up a little too hard off the back of the iron.
Gable launches a deep three. No. Strong rebound from Kyler Williams. Hands it off to Compton. Compton. Corner pass, screen set up, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Dover. Screen was set up for Buck in the corner, and maybe just a little too aggressively, and it wipes out a 3 for the Longhorns. Foul goes on Compton.
I don't really understand. I mean, that's a great play, great defensive play, but man, sure, it would be frustrating if you're a coach on the other side of the floor. So does it waive the 3 off if the shot was put up before the foul's called?
That's a good question. I would think the foul is after the shot.
Yeah.
It would count, but
that's kind of what I thought too. But
all right, here comes Dover. They're going to come out and trap. Looked like Duke was going to settle for the final shot of the quarter, and then the Longhorns are going to force them to try to play.
Ooh.
Entry pass almost stolen away for Aiden Tamplin. Aiden Tamplin standing at the free throw line. Dover, trap, tipped, stolen. Williams going the other way. Layup, no, and the rebound to Gable. So Dover forces the turnover, but they're unable to convert. Gable goes in, throws up a wild shot. Williams has the rebound. Now Gable steals it back away, up and under, and they're tied with 10 seconds to go. Long three from Williams is blocked, and then back the other way. A heave is into the Duke cheerleader section. What a first quarter we had. We're all tied up at 10. 8 points from Nathan Gable, 8 points from Dax Compton. Second quarter coming right up here on Squirtle.
Martin's Machine Shop, a family-owned business since 1974, serves Oklahoma, Kansas, and Texas. They offer full machine shop, welding, and metal working capabilities for repair and fabrication. Their fluid power division repairs hydraulic cylinders, pumps, motors, and valves, and includes a full inventory of 6,000 PSI hose and fittings. Give them a call at 580-227-2734 or connect through their website, www.martinsmachineshop.com, to see how they can assist you today.
Welcome back. 10-10 after one. Nathan Gable has really been hustling. He's all over the floor.
I don't know if there's anybody hustling harder than Jared Reese is at the officials right now. He's not very happy.
And an unforced error as Jace Farr stepped out of bounds right in front of the Dover bench. Dover dribbles across the half-court line here. Early moments of the second quarter. We are tied up at 10. Compton. Buck drives into the lane, shoots, and he will be undercut, and that means a couple of free throws coming up. Braden Gable stepped in front of him and leaned in to the Buck jump shot, and free throws coming up.
That's Casey Buck with one to go.
Buck hits the first. And gets them both.
Like
1-2-2 half-court press. Gable got it back.
Well, like you mentioned, Mark, that the pressure from Dover is causing Duke to have to be a little bit more patient because they like to play a little bit faster, but they've done a much better job kind of settling in with that, as you see right there, knocking down a three.
Aiden Tamplin, the hero from the opening round, converted on that three. Dover moving the ball around the perimeter. One dribble by Buck. Picks it up, passes it to Avila. Avila looking for an outlet. Got it in the corner to Fletcher now. Back. 3-point shot, opposite side, Buck. Rebound, no. Foul over the back on Avila. It's his third. Early foul trouble for Avila, the sophomore. And Randy Vitalis will check in. We got a timeout. The Longhorns want to talk things over. Jared Reese calls a full timeout, and he'll have to adjust with Avila having 3 fouls. 6:48 to go here in the second quarter. It's Duke on top by 1.
Our brand, Octus Legacy Private Wealth Management, is a reflection on our commitment to our clients, each other, and the growth we hope to achieve. As friends for multiple years, we operate like a tight-knit family where harmony and collaboration thrive. Our dedicated team of financial professionals complement each other, drawing on decades of shared experience. With a keen eye for detail, we understand each other's strengths, allowing us to deliver quality service. Our camaraderie extends beyond the workplace. We connect as friends, checking in over the weekends to stay connected. Our bond transcends the typical 9-to-5 workday, reflecting our commitment to genuine relationship. To become a client today, call us at 405-252-5925.
As you travel down the road to the Gold Ball, know that you can always get a slam dunk of a deal at Jansen GMC on North Van Buren in Enid. It's always a smooth ride in a 2020 GMC Sierra, Canyon, Yukon, Terrain, or Acadia. Jansen's offers one of the best lineups of used cars, trucks, crossovers, and SUVs in Enid. Check JansenGMC.com for details. Drive. All
right, welcome back. Dover continuing with the 2-2-1 full court press. Nathan Gable has it. Trap. Gable gets it back. Drives underneath. Tamplin waiting on the opposite side. Misses the shot. And Brendan Fletcher is there with the miss in between the two Duke players. See what the Longhorns come up with after that early timeout. 3-point shot, Williams.
Boy, got it. Looked good, didn't it, man? That's a pretty shot from Williams.
Williams now at the front of the press. Womack picks up his dribble. Braden Gable. Tamplin drives baseline. Block, shot, and out of bounds.
Well, they're getting the ball to the corner fairly easy, Duke is, and they either have knocked down a three and they have a kind of an open drive there. Good job by Dover being able to collapse. Oh, not a good decision there.
Farr couldn't come up with it, kicked it. Compton. And a blocking foul will be called on Gable. As you mentioned, Gable is always in the middle of the action. He's taken a charge, but he's picked up 2 fouls, 2 blocking fouls. Second team foul here in the quarter for Duke.
Boy, he loves that, taking charges, doesn't he? I kind of like it. I mean, you don't see a lot of kids that are that unselfish to do that. I'm sure his tailbone is black and blue.
Buck dribbles to his right. Finds Williams, just hit a 3 and misses that one short, but follows his shot to get his own rebound. Back up top, Compton, in and out. Rebound Williams, fighting for it underneath, and scores from the paint.
Great job sticking with it for the Longhorns, battling on the boards.
Longhorns now up by 4. Gable to Gable, right wing. Williams is there in front of him, denying the pass to the wing. Gable dribbles over to his left. Braden Gable has it at the logo. Now to Nathan. Back to Braden Gable. Braden Gable from way out off the back rim. No good. Womack fighting for the rebound. It loose on the floor and snatched away by Fletcher. Williams scored the last 5. Goes to the hole. He gets it and a foul. 7 straight for Kyler Williams and a chance to make it 8. Big run here from Kyler Williams. Started with the 3, then the putback, and now the transition basket and free throw. Kyler Williams with 8.
Boy, he and 8 points just like that. Like you're saying, last 3 possessions.
Williams goes right back to the front of that press, and the ball's turned over. Far. Weak pass to the middle taken by the Longhorns. Coast to coast. Williams tips it in. Or excuse me, that is Kaysen Buck. Buck tips it in, and timeout for Duke. 10-0 run for Dover.
What a run. And that pressure had not caused Duke a ton of problems. And all of a sudden you see it. Duke starts to get a little bit tired, starts to get a little bit sloppy with their passes. And Dover's doing a great job of getting their hands in the passing lanes. And, man, just like that, you look up, 9-point lead.
Kyler Williams got that energy going with the long distance 3.
What a crowd we've got now. I know you can't see anything on our stream. You can just see a screen, but there's a great crowd that's kind of filled in here. Probably hear the crowd in the background. I need to give a shout out to Tyler Kerr. Tyler has done a great job of creating a little graphic board for everybody so you can not only see the score, you can see the time. You can basically see everything anybody that was here could see outside of actually the game action. So shout out to Tyler.
A man, Tyler Kerr, that usually does his best work after dark here early today. Getting up and at the Coliseum before noon. High work, high praise. Nathan Gable kicks down in the corner. 3-point shot.
Oh,
missed. And boy, it looked like, I thought for a second there that Tamplin may have been knocked out, but he collided with Dax Compton, and Tamplin picks up the foul. Duke is now have 4 halfway through the second.
Kind of a reverse of the first quarter. We saw Dover with, four fouls, and I don't know, maybe that was a little gamesmanship by Coach Reese.
Buck missed the shot. Putback was missed by Vitalis. And Duke coming the other way. Nathan Gable, Braden Gable, trying to figure out how to solve this trademark zone for the Longhorns. Womack, Gable, reverse the basketball. Nathan Gable scored 8 in the first. He's yet to score here in the second. 3:13 to go in the first half.
It's amazing. You catch yourself when watching these games, which I know people out there on the radio can't, but I know most people that are going to be listening have been and attended the Big House. Outside of just looking up and looking around, it feels a lot like the Big House in here as far as the atmosphere and the fans and the crowds. They did a great job of replicating that.
It does. It reminds me a lot of it's just a brand new version of the old building. Chris Combs up, shouting defensive calls to the Longhorns. Tamplin dribbled the ball out of bounds, and we're going to see Grant Miller come back into the game.
Man, what a kid! What endurance he shows. I believe they say he tore his ACL just yesterday. So trying to play a game. Of course, I believe he's a senior, right, Mark?
Yep.
So, I mean, you're going to give a shot, right?
One of the two seniors on this Duke team. Both of these squads will have a bunch of players coming back next year. Gable. Templin. Braden Gable. Inside, fall away from Womack. In and out, no good. Rebound goes to Dax Compton. Compton, one-on-one. Templin trying to take the charge. And rebound put back up and in by Kaysen Buck. 24-13, and the Dover run continues. Braden Gable lobs it up for Milner, and Milner missed an easy shot. You could just see he's having a hard time elevating.
That's just hard to watch, you know.
Ball thrown up for grabs. Kaysen Buck out jumps Braden Gable for it. And 1:35 to go. Dover backs the ball out.
Yeah, this is a situation where you're going to see him take the air out of the ball. I've seen a Jared Reese coach team too often to not know that. So, or they're going to shoot a three from the corner.
Sotelo didn't get the memo. Shoot those if you make them.
That's true.
27-13. What a second quarter it's been for Dover. Gable goes hard to the basket, and he picks up a foul.
These two Gable kids, man, they are fun to watch, aren't they, Mark? They just put it all on the line out there.
Kind of different styles.
Yeah.
Braden Moore, the point guard. Nathan Moore, scoring guard. Foul goes on Kaysen Buck, and Nathan Gable hits the first free throw. It's a 17-4 burst here in the quarter for Dover.
We've seen Duke this whole tournament go on runs, so I don't think any deficit in the teens frightens them one bit. So, but you got to be careful against a team like Dover as well as their coach and the way they can defend you. You don't want them to get too big of a lead on you.
Yeah, Duke looked like they were out for the count against Baptiste, but they had a second year in the third and fourth quarter. Williams, high post. Shot from Compton off the back of the rim and rebound to Duke.
That's probably not the shot that Dover wants there. You can see Coach Reese is not very fired up about it, but that looks like Duke will set up for one maybe.
And a respite for the referee as Jared kind of coaches the guys out there.
If we're going for a coach's outfit matchup award, I'm going with Coach Gable all day long. The sweater, the zip-up sweater with the collar shirt underneath it is big time.
It is fantastic. I agree. 7 seconds to go. The fake countdown from the Dover crowd. Ball winds up in the hands of Buck. Buck will pull up from 25 feet, and it is off glass. No good. 17-5 in the quarter for Dover, led by Kyler Williams. And the Longhorns lead it at the break by 12. Back with more.
When life takes an unexpected turn, you need someone who truly understands what you're going through. At Nixon Dieselhorst, we've spent decades helping Oklahomans find justice, standing up for what's right, and fighting for the results they deserve. Every client matters. Every story deserves to be heard. We are here standing with you. Call Nixon Dieselhorst today because justice, integrity, and results aren't just words. They're what we stand for.
Born and raised in Edmond, Oklahoma, Trevor Randall is very familiar with the area and the Oklahoma economy. Trevor enjoys helping customers just like you identify the insurance coverage that best fits their needs. With over 19 years of experience to help you better understand the options, whether that's auto, home, renters, business insurance, and more. So give Randall Insurance Agency a call at 405-341-7878 and let us help you get the protection you need with the service you deserve.
Dr. Devin Nightingale is your chiropractic choice in North Edmond with easy access from Cashion, Guthrie, Luther, and all the Oklahoma City surrounding areas. As a former college athlete, Dr. Nightingale understands the importance of a fully functioning body to gain that competitive edge. Also certified in prenatal and pediatric treatments, Dr. Nightingale sees all types of patients, ranging from 2 weeks old to 97 years old. We offer conservative treatments to get you back in the game, whether you're a weekend warrior or a professional athlete. So give us a call at 405-471-5565 for a free consultation today.
We show up every day, ready. When tragedy strikes, we're prepared. It's what we do, it's who we are. Community is the heart of rural healthcare. We come together on some of the worst days because we're holding hope that together we'll experience the best days too.
East River Roustabout, centrally located in Oklahoma, provides construction services specifically tailored for oilfield projects. Our team consists of highly skilled, experienced professionals who offer a wide range of services in construction, maintenance, and operations, focusing on both upstream and midstream sectors. With a combined 44 years of experience in pipeline and roustabout services, our team leads have a proven track record of success for major energy companies. So call the team at East River Roustabout today, 405-849-5156.
Farming today isn't just about hard work. It's about making smart choices. That's where Correction Line Ag and BW Fusion step in. We're redefining crop nutrition with cutting-edge biology that delivers real results. Stop relying on outdated methods. It's time for a fresh approach. CLA delivers data-driven solutions tailored for every growth stage, boosting your farm's ROI. Ready to get started? Call 833-CLA-SOIL or visit correctionlineag.com. Smarter farming starts here.
For over a century, Sooner Plains Ag has been at the heart of our communities. Sooner Plains Ag is proud to support all area students and athletes from their hometowns and yours. Sooner Plains Ag is ready to service your grain, fertilizer, and farm supply needs. You can also fill up at one of their 2 convenience stores in Fairview and Mino. Sooner Plains Ag is honored to serve their member owners in their 4-county area for more than 100 years. Sooner Plains Ag, farmers helping farmers. It's that simple.
Ready to get back in the game? Great news! The movement experts at Physical Therapy Central can help you find relief and results and keep you off the sidelines. With over 30 convenient locations across Oklahoma City and beyond, contact PT Central today at ptcentral.org to see a physical therapist.
Stream like the pros with Squirtle Live. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
It's more than just your lawn. It's your grass kingdom, your green canvas, your fairway to heaven. It deserves the Kubota Z400. With class-leading speed, agility, a powerful transmission, simple deck height adjustments, and legendary Kubota quality. When you need comfort, convenience, and performance, then you need the professional-grade Kubota Z400. Visit your local Kubota dealer today.
The future comes fast, which is why it's important to start planning for tomorrow, today. So whether you're setting aside money for something special or just safeguarding it against a rainy day, at Gateway, we've got competitive rates on a full suite of savings products. So consider us your gateway to earning money on your money. Open a high-yield savings account with an annual percentage yield of 3.5%. Visit gatewayfirst.com. Gateway First Bank, member FDIC.
The perfect golf swing. Getting to the top. Serving an ace. Whether a professional or a weekend warrior, we all want to do our best. But what if you get hurt? How do you get back to doing what you love? The team at DRH Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine provide comprehensive and advanced treatment for injuries. DRH Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, working to get you moving again.
This is Game Time. Neptune Game Time creates a high-energy game day atmosphere that your players and fans will love. Every song in our database is 100% lyric safe, which means you can stop screening music for good. Game Time also provides custom messaging to help you promote your upcoming events, concessions, and event-specific announcements. And it gives you the opportunity to sell sponsorships on your station that will generate revenue for your athletic department. Amp up your game day with Game Time.
Student athletes push hard on the field and in the classroom, but when injuries happen, you want a physical therapist who makes recovery personal. Prime Physical Therapy is more than just a clinic. We're a faith-driven, patient-focused team committed to helping athletes bounce back stronger. Healing happens best in an environment where athletes feel supported, motivated, and yes, even have fun. Parents, you can trust us to care for your athlete like family. Call or text at 405-706-1266 for a free consultation in clinic or by phone. Prime Physical Therapy, helping athletes get back to their prime performance.
Welcome to Charleston's, where great food and great service is what's on the menu. Business lunch after landing that big sale? Check. Never miss ordering our mouth-watering spinach dip? Check. Catching up over some margaritas? Check. Or just a craving for our key lime pie? Checkmate. No matter the reason, big, small, or none at all, you gotta come to Charleston's.
Evolve Events strives to provide a top-tier youth basketball experience in the OKC metro area. Our goal is to create a safe, competitive atmosphere that also works within your budget. We are focused on facilitating an environment that will help all players, teams, and coaches grow. Whether you're aiming to take your skills to the next level, secure a spot on your school team, or one day hoist a gold ball at the big house, Evolve Events has a platform for you. Don't just play, evolve. Visit our website at evolveokevents.com to get signed up for an Evolve event today.
Welcome back. About a minute 30 away from the start of the second half. It's Duke on top of, Dover on top of Duke, 27-15. And here is the scoring. 8 apiece for Kyler Williams, Dax Compton, and Kason Buck for Dover. And then the 1-3 from Marco Sotelo that Adam didn't want him to shoot, but he did anyway. And it was nothing but net.
I'm all for a shooter shooting. I just thought maybe they were going to go for one shot.
I know you needed to reconsider that. Nathan Gable had 10 for Duke. He had 8 in the first and just 2 free throws in the second. Aiden Tamplin, 3, and Lance Womack, 2. Makes the score 27-15. First half, statistically, for Dover, they were 10 of 27 for 37%, 4 of 12 from behind the arc, and they hit all of their free throws, 3 for 3. And that defense for Dover forced Duke into a 5 of 20 first half, 25%. They were 3 of 10 from behind the arc and only 50% from the free throw line, 2 for 4. Both teams did a good job of taking care of the basketball. 6 turnovers for Duke, 5 turnovers for Dover. We got a lot of alliterations. We got Lamega, Leedy coming up later today. We have Canute and Caddo. Duke and Dover.
Yep. Okarche and Caddo, not a good one, but that's going to be a good game. Those two teams have just blown people out the whole week.
Yeah, they have. And they are familiar with each other at the state tournament.
That's very true. That's
Okarche defeated Caddo 2 years ago. They have met 3 times at the state tournament, going all the way back to 1989, the first matchup, with Okarche winning all 3 against the Bruins. All right, second half underway. Adam, what do you expect here from Dover?
Well, that run right before the half was huge for Dover's confidence. You can just see him loosen up a little bit on the offensive side. As far as Duke goes, Duke's got to stop turning the ball over. They're not turning the ball over in the press. They're turning it over in the half court. So look for that. And also, I'm going to call it right now. Look for Duke to go on a run. They've done it all week.
Dax Compton for 3.
That didn't start out good for Duke.
Dax Compton gets the bucket, and Dover right back into the pressure. Womack, long pass for Nathan Gable, and it goes out of bounds. Gable couldn't get there.
And that's what Coach Gable's telling his boys right now. Just, don't rush the passes. You got time to get it across the half line, but right now things are not looking good for Duke.
Duke is at their 3rd consecutive state tournament and almost fall down. Compton being pressured by Nathan Gable. Kason Buck turns, goes to the bucket and scores, and a quick 5-0 burst to start the third for Dover.
Well, good job by Buck, being physical enough to kind of take the bump on the contact and then shoot a shot in the middle of the lane.
Womack passes to Braden Gable, and Gable resumes running the offense up by the logo. Nathan Gable has it, and Dover sinking back into the 2-3 zone. Nathan Gable picks up his dribble. Entry pass. Gable gets it back for three. Scores.
Big answer. Duke really needed that shot.
Nathan Gable with 13. Williams. Cross-court pass to Buck. Williams gets it back. Corner to Avila. Set out most of the first half with 3 fouls. He misses the three, and it's grabbed by Lance Womack for Duke. Braden Gable now to Nathan Gable, right in front of the Duke bench. Gable picks it up, being guarded closely by Kason Buck. Now some breathing room for Braden Gable as he dribbles to his left. Farr tries the three. Long bounce up top. Compton comes the other way for Dover. Compton passes Gable on the dribble. All the way across court for Buck. Buck drives in. Drops it off for Williams for three. No good. Rebound Womack of Duke.
And Dover shares the ball so well. Great passing. They get themselves an open shot. Williams just not able to rattle it down.
Gable picks up his dribble, needs some help. Jace Farr comes over to help him. 5:05 to go in the third quarter.
So, Mark, you were asking me earlier on about Leah and her daughter, Tabor, coaching the state championship game. Other daughters coaching the next game. So, I mean, I don't know if we've ever had that many family members coaching the state championship games at one week.
No, I think Chris Wilfong going to try to find the answer out for us.
I bet you if anybody could find it out, it'd be him.
I think he's the guy to do it. If Caddo would have defeated there's a turnover going the other way.
It's 3 charges on the charge tally for Gable that he's taken.
Yeah, that's amazing. And a couple of blocks, and he's got both of his fouls there.
He's got to be smart enough to know that Gable's the guy in front of him. Gable's going to take a charge, so you can be as frustrated as you want to be about it, but that's the right call.
And another foul called. The Dover fans do not like this one. Fouls on Kason Buck. It's his third.
Now, if you're Gable, you can't pick your dribble up in the corner down here. It's the last thing you want to do.
Scoreboard has Buck with 2. We'll check that. Gable. Free throw line extended. Shot from Lance Womack. He's good. 32-20. Dover trying to get it up against the press. And Aiden Tamplin blocks a pass from Dax Compton from finding the appropriate destination. So out of bounds. Dover will throw it in.
See Duke watch a couple of balls go through the hoop here, and now their defensive pressure looks a whole lot better.
Bounce pass is knocked out of bounds by the Tigers. Dover will have it underneath their own basket. Lob pass for Williams. Score! Tyler Williams on the lob. Timeout Duke. We will take it with them. 3:40 to go. Dover on top by 14.
I will have. Sorry, but how do you choose? I will have. Ooh, the old-fashioned banana split sends your taste buds to heaven. But the strawberry shortcake sundae tastes like summer in a dish. Then there's the molten lava cake sundae. Oh, but the banana fudge sundae. I'm drooling.
Or you could get all 4.
Let's do that.
Come enjoy your favorite classic sundae at Brahms.
Wiggins Auctioneers is a full-service auction company well-versed in selling farm and rangeland, minerals, commercial and residential properties, as well as equipment, estate, and trust liquidations. In order to better serve our clients, Wiggins Realty offers conventional for-sale listings as well as buyer representation. Whether buying or selling, auction or conventional, we want to be your trusted company. Wiggins Auctioneers, 3 generations strong and setting the standard since 1963.
Are you looking for a local, reliable propane provider?
Welcome back, 34-20. Dover with 2 fouls in the quarter. Each team has 3 timeouts remaining. The possession arrow is in favor of Duke.
By the way, right before the Dover called a timeout, what a beautiful inbounds play by the Dover Longhorns. They're on that lob.
Jared Reese calling for 10 seconds. Ball is tipped up and stolen. Metalis comes away with a turnover to Sotelo. And Dax Compton. Duke trapping now. Sotelo is trapped. Compton can get it. Sotelo penetrates and kicks to Compton. Compton cross-court pass to Buck.
Tom Nelson's in the house.
Nathan Gable sprinting between both sides of the floor at the top of that zone defense, and we'll have a foul called on Duke.
We kind of saw Duke make a little run there, and then a quick bucket by Dover, and now the momentum kind of looks like it's swinging back Dover's way. This lead at 14 now.
Lance Womack draws the foul. Sotelo works his way around Gable, back to Dax Compton. And the Longhorns look like they are content to be patient with the basketball. Buck thought about shooting it. Now reversal to Compton. Cross-court pass. Vitalis. And Buck is going to be fouled by Gable.
This is one of those situations that I tried to call earlier. It looks like he's got a no-shot call on right now because they've passed up some wide-open shots. I think he's going to be content with running the rest of this clock down and going into the fourth if they can, especially if Duke doesn't come out and try to get them.
2:19 to go. It's a very good ball-handling basketball team. And there's the no shot. Once again, Adam wanting to thwart a dead-eye shooter as Kaysen Buck knocked it down, nothing but net from the corner.
I mean, it's like clockwork, isn't it?
Back the other way, shot no good. Off the rim on the transition from far, and we'll have a foul. Womack picks it up at half court.
Well, that's just a frustration foul there by Womack. Duke needs to be really careful here because offense is hard to come by right now.
Timeout, full timeout. Duke's going to talk things over. They face a 17-point deficit here to the Dover Longhorns. Stay tuned.
Are you looking for a local, reliable propane provider? Earnhardt Oil and Propane has been serving customers throughout Oklahoma since 1971. Let them tailor a pricing option to fit your budget. Avoid winter price spikes with easy pay, steady, predictable monthly payments you can count on. Need more fuel options? They also offer bulk fuel delivery, DEF, lubricants, and supplies for your business, all at competitive prices. For reliability 3 generations strong, call Earnhardt Oil and Propane at 866-270-1279 or visit www.earnhardtpropane.com.
It's game time and the lights are shining bright. Don't get caught in the dark. Power up with the Generac Home Standby Generator from Moyer Electric and Generators. When the power goes out, your lights, heat, and game stay on automatically. Moyer Electric and Generators, powering Oklahoma's homes like champions. Visit MoyerElectricOK.com or call today at 888-265-3020.
1:57 to go in the third. What up, Tom? There's Tom Nelson. All right, Kaysen Buck trapped. Gets out of the trap to Dax Compton. Back to Williams. Williams now trapped. Cross-court pass to Vitalis. Wide open three for Compton, and it rolls in.
Hey, I didn't say anything that time.
I've seen many Jared Reese coach teams before that do not have the green light. So this group must have proven that they can fill it up. We got a foul on this end for the Longhorns. First foul for Vitalis. That is the third team foul. Aiden Tamplin will trigger the inbounds pass underneath the basket. 40-20. Nathan Gable. Tamplin up top. Braden Gable dribbles back to his left. Hands it off to Nathan. Ball tried to get to the corner. Tipped briefly away by Fletcher, but Duke is able to get it back. Womack, jumper from the paint. It's an air ball from 8 feet, and it goes out of bounds. Bodies flying everywhere, and we'll have a foul. I think the foul is going to go on Womack, or pointing to Womack off of him. So no foul. And Dover with 1:06 in the third will inbound against the 2-2-1 press. Williams comes to get it, hands it right back to Buck. Buck splits the defenders, picks up his dribble. Right wing to Compton. Compton, bounce pass to Vitalis. And the Longhorns set up in the half court. Compton. Vitalis picks up the dribble. Cross-court pass. Compton comes back to get it. And it does appear that the Longhorns are holding for the last shot. Ball bounced off of the foot of Womack and out of bounds. Substitution, Avila checks in for Fletcher. All three of the Dover coaches are up, barking instructions. Avila. And Gable hustling, knocked it out of bounds. 28.3 seconds.
Well, the pace and how this play is going on, this totally favors Dover. They've kind of taken control of this game.
And they are hitting shots when they have the opportunity to take them. See what they can put together in the final 15 seconds of the third quarter. There was a screen set up for Williams and a foul trying to fight through that screen on Womack. It's his third. Or excuse me, check that. It's Jace Farr, the guilty party. Long pass to Williams. Avila. Williams, 8 seconds to go. Compton has it taken away. Gable throws it to Womack, and Womack throws down the dunk. So a steal and transition basket for Duke closes out the third, but a big quarter for Dover as the Longhorns are 8 minutes away from claiming their first state championship. They lead at 40-22.
Oklahoma Career Tech. It's where confidence is built. It's more than just practice. It's developing the skills to build a successful future. We're doing work that matters.
To more than just us. So, when a family needs me,
When my community needs me. When Oklahoma needs me,
I'll be ready.
GSP Health is your source for quality health care for the whole family, with 4 convenient locations in Northwest Oklahoma to better serve you in Canton, Cherokee, Enid, and Medford, offering medical, dental, and behavioral health services, in-office and telehealth visits available. So call our office at 580-596-2800 or visit our website at www.gsphealth.org. Better access, better care, better health. GSP Health.
Welcome back Fourth quarter about to get underway. Duke got the bucket and will get the ball to start the fourth. Next game coming up will be the Canute Trojans taking on the Caddo Bruins on the girls' side. Braden Gable and Nathan Gable exchanging passes out front. Gable tries to penetrate, but he's cut off. Gets the ball in the middle of the lane. Womack scores. Lance Womack now with 8. 4 straight for Duke, and they apply the pressure. Compton and Buck thrown across to Avila. Avila trapped. He gets a cross-court pass. Compton to Avila. Gable working hard, in incredible shape to run the way he does on top of that zone. Buck and Avila. There's a 3-point shot. Long rebound bounces into the hands of Buck. Buck into the paint. High arcing jump shot. Williams goes for it, and the ball will go off the hands of Aiden Tamplin out of bounds. Williams to Buck on the logo.
So, Mark, do I do it? Do I say it that they're going to be patient and not take a shot?
They're going to be very patient.
The Duke fans that are listening are going to be aggravated with me if I make that comment. So,
very patient. Williams. Williams, Avila, Compton all playing catch with it. They move the ball around the zone. Compton at the high post, kicks it to Avila. He misses the 3, and Gable comes in to get the rebound. Duke down 16, 6:20 to go.
Two baskets in a row to cut into this thing, see if they can knock down a 3 or get another easy bump.
Womack, high post, missed the shot. Rebound tipped up and into the hands of Compton of Dover, and Longhorns almost throw it away.
Good timeout.
And Jared Reese calls a 30-second timeout to potentially save a turnover. Randy Vitalis was doing a high wire act over there right in front of Hunter Shepard and Jacob Unruh. And he bailed out his player.
So
at Geis Farms, we know what community.
You're going to see Dover in this situation. They're going to take the air completely out of it. I'm calling it now. I'm calling it.
All right.
Okay. And that doesn't mean that we won't take an open shot, but I'm going to say by the look on Coach Reese's face after they did shoot that last 3, I don't think he was very happy about it. I'm going to say they're going to listen for the call, like when it's okay to shoot. And also Duke's going to have to come out and start pressuring more. They're going to have to come out, into the half court. I know they're doing some full court stuff, but they're going to have to do the same thing in the half court.
This is a big hill to climb against a team that's proficient as Dover is in executing their offense.
Well, that and also how good they play defense. I mean, you look up, Duke's got 24 points, so the baskets aren't easy to come by.
Sotelo. Let's reset the lineup for Dover. It's Buck, Compton, Vitalis, Fletcher is in there as well.
Ooh, that's risky.
It was risky, but Buck jumped up to get the pass, and a foul will be called on Aiden Tamplin, his second.
Just a lot of, Duke's trying to press out, but Dover's doing such a good job up top of, slashing and cutting. A lot of times when people pressure in the half court, you see the players stand around. Watch Dover. They do not stand around. I know people out there can't watch this, but I promise you, if you were able to, they're not standing around.
And a second foul on Tamplin coming up to challenge the pass. It's the second team foul, so they're going to get into the bonus here, it looks like, fairly quickly. Just trying to see some of the baselines fill up here in the stands.
Yeah, it's a good crowd, and there's a lot of people standing up around the outside. You were talking about the family members down here over on the right.
They do make the lower levels clear out
each time. I like that.
Yeah.
That's a tough shot.
Running jumper, missed.
Coach Reese was not happy about that.
Wasn't a bad look. 12-foot jump shot. Gable going to the basket, missed the shot. Long rebound, comes away to Compton. And Dover pulls the ball back out.
Well, and also, too, Duke, they don't play a lot of players, too. These 5 have been in most of the game, so you can tell they're exhausted. Now, that's a good look against pressure like that.
Metalis gets his first points of the game. A nice pass. Timeout, Duke. Coach Gable uses his next to last timeout here with 4:25 to go. Full timeout. We'll take it with him. Dover up 18, 4:25 to go.
At Geis Farms, we know what community means because we live it every day. That's why we're proud to support Northwest Oklahoma schools, sports programs, and the communities that bring us together. To every team in the area, we want to say good luck this season and thank you for representing your school with pride. From our family to yours, here's to a safe, successful season. Geis Farms, proud supporters of Northwest Oklahoma. And good luck to the Lomega Raiders and Lady Raiders.
Life moves fast, and you deserve internet that keeps up. Say hello to Pioneer Fiber Internet with blazing fast gig fiber speeds designed for the way you live, work, and play. From ultra-smooth streaming and lag-free gaming to lightning-fast downloads and crystal-clear video calls, Gig Fiber gives you the speed and reliability to do it all. Ready to upgrade your internet experience? Visit GoPioneer.com to sign up today.
Dr. Matt. 4:25 to go. 42-24. Dover led and scored today by Dax Compton with 14. Kaysen Buck right on his heels at 13.
Now, like you said earlier, Mark, it's going to take a big effort by Duke. We've seen them make big runs. They need a big run here. They need one of those 10-0 runs, something here quickly as time is ticking away.
Gable. Back to Gable. And Nathan will try a long three. Long rebound goes out of bounds. Dover has it.
There's just nowhere to go. Everything's cut off on the perimeter. So, I mean, you see a lot of dribbling outside, and they just can't get anywhere with the ball. It's just great defense.
Avila breaks the press for the pass to the middle of Compton. Compton to Williams. Buck saved the ball from going out of bounds. Now Buck gets it back from Avila. All the way over to Williams. Williams free throw line to Buck. Inside pass to Fletcher, and he's fouled. 2 free throws. Perfect execution of the offense. Get the ball in down deep, and 2 free throws coming up for Fletcher. Foul goes to Aiden Tamplin as his 4th.
You don't want to demean either team in this situation, but this game looks like it's obviously going to go probably in Dover's way. And I think you were mentioning earlier, Mark, when we were just chatting about that would give Jared his 5th state title. Is that correct?
That's right. Yes.
And he's a young coach, early 40s, so you'd think he'd be coaching, quite a bit longer.
Brennan Fletcher, both free throws good. Womack drives in, pull-up jumper. Miss. Rebound, Williams. And Williams to Compton. And Compton now passes to Buck for Dover as they bring the ball into the front court. Compton. Dribble to his left, out to Avila. Avila gets it back from Williams. .255 to go.
Just see the exhaustion from Duke. It's just they've been chasing this whole second half because Dover started to spread it out, early in the second half when they got a big lead, and you could just see how tired they are.
Well, they can really run, too. They can run all day.
Mm-hmm.
Williams inside. Compton back out the buck. Will we have another shot of the game?
Well, Mark, you've got the late 2 tonight, right, on NFHS?
That's correct.
So those are Winano Karchi and Caddo boys, and then what's the one before?
Lomega and Leedy girls.
Nice, man. Those are going to be 2 great matchups tonight. So good luck to you on those calls.
Thank you.
We will be audio broadcasting with the big voice Tom Nelson, who obviously Tom is glad to be back broadcasting games.
Awesome to see Tom, and glad to have him back here as the white flag will be raised by the Tigers, and they'll go to the bench.
Well, this is good stuff. Now you get a lot of people opportunities in the game that typically don't. Big-time class from Coach Gable at Duke, and shout out to Duke. They had a phenomenal year. Nothing to hang your hat about. Obviously, at this point you want to win, but
there are only 3 seniors on the floor today, 2 for Duke, 1 for Dover. Braden Gable and Grant Milner for Duke, and Milner got hurt yesterday and wasn't really able to go. Kind of a sad situation for him, and we'll have a foul on Duke. We're going to have free throws coming up for someone for Dover, but the only senior on the Dover side of things, Brendan Fletcher. And free throws.
Well, and I want to shout out the senior from Duke.
Milner.
I mean, hurting his knee and, trying to make a go at it. Unfortunately, it looked like it was just too bad of an injury. But, man, that shows a lot of character and toughness from that youngster to step on the court with his brothers and try to win a gold ball.
Luca Pendergraft, the freshman for Dover, got fouled and hit 2 free throws. 2:07 to go.
Pendergraft gets his name in the
Yes,
scorebook.
he does.
That's awesome.
Braden Gable staying out there for Duke.
I don't think they have anybody else.
Yeah, final moments of his senior year. Zayden Banda, a freshman in. Aaron Santana, a freshman. River Baird and August Martinez are the players on the floor. Dover picks up their first team foul of the fourth quarter. Banda will go to the free throw line. Foul goes on Ivan Ruiz.
For any of the casual basketball fans that are just out there in general, just a reminder to tune into Squirtle app or Squirtle.tv. There are a lot of network schools still playing tonight in the area Constellation games. So if you can't make it to the Big House or the Coliseum to watch these games, which I would highly recommend, you'll have the ability to either watch the network games tonight on NFHS and listen to Mark, or you can watch some of the area championship games on Squirtle too as well.
Well, that's too bad. That one popped in and out for Banda. And a rebound for Ruiz. The reserves, they know how to put this trap on for Duke. Nick Spradlin missed the shot. Rebound.
Oof.
No.
He wanted that, didn't he?
Julian Zhao. Who will be next to score? Ludwig.
Get in there, ball.
Zhao. Long 3, no. Rebound. It's a skirmish, tie up. Dover keeps it. And more Dover substitutes coming into the game. Kevin Soto. Number 11, which is not identified in my sheet.
Get in there, ball. Look at this.
Herman.
Hey, he drills it.
Freshman, the smallest guy on the floor.
Look how fired up he is, too. That's awesome. I look
Lozano
good
gets
the
a
whole
steal.
way. Big time, man. So cool to see these kids that put in so much work in the season and don't get out there and play a lot, but they work just as hard as the starters do in practice. So
I'm going to assume that is a small uniform top on Lozano. And it's dwarfing him. Turnover for Dover, out of bounds.
And he might have been the ones that Jared might have, for our Squirtle Festival, he's maybe the one that requested the extra small shirt.
Yes.
And I had to break the news that we don't have those. So
he can grow into it. Block. Shot from Aaron Santana was blocked by Ruiz. Ball stolen away, and here comes a run out for Duke and a layup. Count it. August Martinez scores. 49-26. What a performance by Dover. We were all tied 10 apiece after one end, and a big 17-5 run keyed by Kyler Williams, who started with a 3 and finished with an and 1. And Luca Pendergraft throws the ball to the sky, and it is a dog pile at half court. First ever state championship in boys basketball for the Dover Longhorns, and the 5th state championship for this incredible coaching staff at Dover, led by Jared Reese, Danny Green, and Chris Combs.
Well, that is just awesome. Congratulations to Dover. They've kind of had a target on their back all year. Sometimes that's really hard too, and they've performed. And they took a tough loss a couple weeks ago before the playoffs started, and showed they were the best team in the state this year in D2. And shout out Duke, man. You talked about it. Looked like they were going to lose their first round game. Second round game, they had a couple of big runs in that one to kind of put that thing away. But we're going to see them. We're going to see probably both these teams a lot in the future.
Yeah, I don't think either one of these teams are going anywhere. Just relentless effort from Nathan Gable at the top of that zone. He led Duke in scoring with 13. 8 from Lance Womack, 3 from Aiden Tamplin, and 2 from August Martinez. Dover, Dax Compton led the way with 14. Kaysen Buck with 13. Kyler Williams with 10. Herman Lozano and Marco Sotelo with 3. Brendan Fletcher with 2, Luca Pendergraft with 2, and Randy Vitalis with 2.
I'm borrowing your charger.
Yeah, you're good. Final statistics. Well played game. 40% from the field for Dover. They were 8 of 21 from behind the arc for 38%. They didn't miss a free throw, 7 for 7.
Leading up to this championship game. You make your schools and your communities extremely proud.
28% from the field for Duke in the contest, both from behind the arc and overall, and just 33% from the free throw line. 2, 4, 6. 2 ties, 4 lead changes. Biggest run of the game, Dover 20-2 in that second quarter. They're able to put the game away. I'll step aside. Tom will step in. Carry you the rest of the way. 4 more gold balls to be handed out today. Thanks, Adam, for letting me be a part.
Yeah, awesome, Mark. Thank you so much for helping. And like I said, everybody tune in to Mark tonight on NFHS if you need a video format. He'll be calling the last 2 games. But Tom will jump in, and we'll carry the audio the rest of the way, and look forward to it.
Aaron Santana.